So today's class, we are going to focus on three-dimensional breath. And we'll do it on your back first, just so you can connect to it a little bit and understand what I mean by that. And then the goal is to keep that breath as we move through practice. And today's class has some parts where you're going to be moving with breath. So you won't be holding a pose where you really can focus on the breath. I want you to see if you can find it in the beginning and then use it as a thread to weave throughout class, even when you're moving and linking movement to breath. So go ahead and start on your backs. Just find your way to that comfortable place on your back. You decide if legs are straight or bent. And then just close your eyes. Just take a couple of breaths here on your own, in and out through the nose, just starting to find a connection to your breath. And then start by bringing an awareness to the front and back sides of the body. So as you inhale, feel expansion into the front and the back of the rib cage. And on the exhale, feel that contraction. So inhale into the front and back body. Exhale, soften. Inhale, front and back. And exhale, soften. And then bring awareness to the sides of the body. So on the inhale, breathe into the right and left sides of the rib cage. Other things will move, that's okay. And exhale, let it soften. You're just bringing awareness to these places. So inhale into the sides of the rib cage. Exhale, soften. Inhale into the sides of the rib cage. And exhale, soften. And then changing your focus one more time from bottom to top. Think low belly all the way up to the collarbone. So inhale from bottom to top. Exhale, top to bottom. Sorry. Inhale, bottom to top. Exhale, top to bottom. Inhale, bottom to top. And exhale, top to bottom. Now we're going to combine all of those things. So on your next inhale, think front to back, bottom to top, side to side. And exhale, let that soften. I like to imagine there's a beach ball. So inhale, expand that beach ball in every direction. And exhale, let that beach ball deflate. Now try to let this be soft as you inhale. Don't force it to capacity. And exhale, let it soften. Just take a couple more rounds like that, imagining that beach ball and just keeping it nice and soft. And try to maintain that softness in the breath as you start to move. Just reach the arms up by the ears. Nice big stretch. And hug your knees in toward your chest. And just find a little movement rocking side to side. And come back to stillness. Keep the right knee hugged in. Extend the left leg onto the mat. And as you hold this shape in the body, can you come back to that three-dimensional breath here? Front to back, side to side, top to bottom. And then take the hands behind the right thigh. Start to straighten the right leg towards the ceiling as you point the foot. The leg might not totally straighten, that's okay. And then bend the knee and flex the foot. Taking that movement several more times, straighten the leg, point the foot. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Straighten and point. Bend and flex. Straighten and point. Bend and flex. This time holding the knee there. Take the right arm to a T. And drop the leg over to the left for a twist. Gaze can go towards the right hand if it feels good, or you can keep the gaze towards the ceiling. And notice as you hold this twist, can you find the three-dimensional breath? It may be harder with your body in the shape. So notice where you feel movement. Then come back to center, hug the left knee in, and just pause with both knees hugged in. And then extend the right leg on the mat, keeping the left knee bent. Really notice the expansiveness of the breath as you find that front to back, side to side, top to bottom breath. And then take the hands behind the left thigh. Start to straighten the leg, point the foot. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Straighten and point. Bend and flex. Straighten and point. Bend and flex. Straighten and point. Bend and flex, hold the knee hugged in, take the left arm to a T, and drop the leg to the right for your twist. Excuse me. Then come back to center, hug both knees in. You can rock up and down along the length of the spine or roll yourself off to the side so you can come up to a seated position. Whatever feels comfortable with your legs here. And then take your arms out to a T. Take the right arm on top of the left arm. Give yourself a gentle hug. And then fingertips are reaching towards the outer edge of the shoulder blades, but notice that you start to get really crunched if you try to do that. So just allow the neck and the shoulders to soften. Maybe that means your fingertips don't reach so far to the upper back. And if you want, gently tuck the chin, lengthening the back of the neck. And then lift the head back up, take the arms to a T, stretch through the fingertips, then maybe draw the hands back so you're opening the chest just a little bit. And then left arm over right arm, maybe tuck the chin. And then lift the head to neutral and make your way into tabletop. So you can cross over the shins or take the hips side to side. And then have a little bit of time here to just do what feels good for you. So maybe you take some cat-cow, inhale, lengthen the chest. Exhale, press into the hands and round. Just taking some cycles like that, or maybe you like to move the hips side to side. Really just make this something that feels good for you for several more rounds of breath. And taking one more cycle of breath. Once you've taken your exhale, just come back to tabletop neutral spine. Take your left hand, walk it across the body to the front right corner of the mat. I like to be on the fingertips and dome my hand here. And then take your left hip crease towards your left heel. Maybe you're bending that right elbow, taking the forearm down. So it's sort of like you're heading towards child's pose, with getting the side bend on the left side of the body. And then come back up to tabletop. Walk the right hand to the front left corner of the mat, dome the hand. Draw the right hip crease towards the right heel and maybe drop the left forearm down. And then walk the hands back so you're back in tabletop. Take your right foot, kick it over to the right, so you're making a little kickstand with your right shin. Plant the right palm on the mat and extend the left leg back, reaching your left arm up. I'm just gonna spin around so I can see you guys here. And then take that left leg so it's parallel to the mat. We're gonna come into this shape in a little bit in a slightly different way, but I just want you to remember what this feels like. And then take your left foot down, spin back to your tabletop. I'm just gonna do this so you can see me. Take your left foot to the side, plant the left palm, extend the right leg back, right arm up. Maybe that right leg lifts so it's parallel to the mat. Three-dimensional breath, can you find it even though you're trying to balance here? And lower that foot down, come back to tabletop. Bring your big toes together and sit back into child's pose. So just holding child's pose here. See if you can find that three-dimensional breath, one in this shape. So maybe you can find it hard to breathe into the front side of the body. You're restricted, so that makes sense. So maybe you're breathing into the back side of the body, the sides of the body. And then can you find a rhythm that you can start to maintain as we move a little bit more? Just take several rounds here. And then come up through tabletop and make your way into your first downward facing dog. And just take some movement here, whatever feels good for you. Maybe you like to pedal the feet or shake the head, yes and no. And then walk your feet forward to your hands, forward fold at the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, ground through the feet. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step straight to downward facing dog. When you get to down dog, once you settle into the shape, can you find three-dimensional breath here? Notice how that feels for the elongation of the spine. Notice how the belly reacts. And then walk your feet forward to your hands, forward fold at the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step to downward facing dog. Adding on, inhale for plank. Exhale, drop your knees, hips to heels, child's pose. Inhale, shoulders over wrist, modified plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale for cobra, lift head and shoulders. Exhale, lower down, press through table to downward facing dog. You have 5 breaths in down dog. You get nice and smooth and even. And walk your feet forward to your hands, forward fold front of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Remember your 3-dimensional breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale for plank. Exhale, drop your knees, child's pose. Inhale, modified plank, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale for cobra, lift head and shoulders. And exhale, lower down, press through table to downward facing dog. You have 5 breaths in your down dog. Nice soft expansion. And come forward into plank. You can drop your knees or keep them lifted. Lower all the way to your belly. Now take your forearms forward for Sphinx pose. So take the elbows under the shoulders, for the fingers nice and wide. Try and drag the hands back. They're not going to move, but use the action to lengthen the chest forward. Gently press the pubic bone down into the mat. Press the tops of the feet down into the mat. Notice the breath. Maybe the shape of the breath feels different with your body in this shape. And then lower everything down. Take the hands back by the rib cage. Cobra or up dog, your choice. And downward facing dog. Then take your right leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands. Spin the back heel down. And cartwheel your arms up to reverse warrior with your right arm up and back. Now take your right forearm to your thigh and your left arm by the ear. And then come up to warrior 2. And then cartwheel your left hand down to the mat. Turn the ball of your left foot and twist to the right. Take your right arm up. You got it, good. And then from there, pay attention. Just bend the left knee, drop it to the mat. You may have to kick the foot to the left and take your right leg back. Do not modified plank where you were earlier. And then come to tabletop. Inhale for cow, lengthen the chest forward. Exhale for child's pose. Inhale back for cow. And exhale, downward facing dog. Just gonna hold down dog here. While you're here, I'm just gonna let you know what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take that whole set of poses, do the same thing on the left side where we hold them for maybe a breath or two. And then we're gonna move through them with breath. So I know transitioning for some of these with the feet feels a little tricky. So just do the best you can. And when we move with breath, just if you're a little bit behind my pacing or my cueing, that's totally fine. If you're at home, you know, confused. So you can just do it at your pace. We'll always meet in downward facing dog. So take your left leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands, spin the back heel down. Cartwheel the arms up, reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. And then left forearm to thigh, right arm by the ear. And then come back to warrior two. Take your right hand down to the mat. Twist to the left arm up. From there, drop the right knee down. Maybe the right foot kicks to the side as you take your left leg back for your modified gaze. And then spin to tabletop. Inhale for cow, lengthen the chest. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come back to cow. And exhale, downward facing dog. You have 5 breaths. Maybe it's down dog, maybe it's child's pose, your choice. Knowing that you know your body better than anybody, so just listen to it. What is it saying to you? Then make your way back to downward facing dog. We're going to take all of that with breath on the right side. So inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale the foot between the hands, back heel down. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm up. Exhale, right forearm to thigh, left arm by the ear. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, left hand to the mat, twist to the right. Inhale, drop the left knee down, take the right leg back, modified gaze. And exhale for tabletop. Inhale, lengthen the chest. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, back to cow. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale the foot between the hands, back heel down. Inhale, reverse, left arm up and back. Exhale, left forearm to thigh, right arm by the ear. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, right hand to the mat, twist to the left, left arm up. Inhale, right knee down, left leg back, modified plank. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale for cow, lengthen the spine. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Check in, were you able to connect to the breath? There's so many things going on with your body that you totally forgot about that 3-dimensional breath. It's okay. So it's called a practice. Drop your knees, take a child's pose. Where do you feel that breath? Maybe it's the back of the rib cage. It's the sides of the rib cage. Letting that breath just envelop you as you take a couple more moments here. And make your way back to downward facing dog. Same idea, we're gonna take some poses slowly and then we'll take it on a second round with breath. So take your right leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands, stay on the ball of the back foot this time, and come up into a crescent to reach your arms up by your ears. And just take your time with this transition. So put weight into your right heel, hug your left knee in towards your chest. So you can take one giant step, or if you feel a little unsteady, just take a couple baby steps to get that left knee in. Hold here. Try and draw your hip bones towards each other. You can't actually do that. You're just engaging the belly. And then twist to the left, take your arms to a T. If you're a little wobbly like me today, come back to center, arms up. And take your left foot back to crescent. Take your hands down, set to downward facing dog. And take your left leg up and back. Bring the foot between the hands. Come up into crescent and just pause. I know you are already thinking about moving. Just get yourself steady. Spin your inner thighs towards each other so you feel that hugging towards the midline. And keep that as you start to hug your right knee towards your chest. Same action of the legs, gentle spinning of the inner thighs. Maintain that as you twist to the right, arms to a T. Good. Come back to center, both arms up. Right foot back to crescent. And then hands down, downward facing dog. You decide, you have 5 breaths, down dog or child's pose. We're gonna take that same thing on both sides. We'll probably do the knee hug 2 or 3 times on each side. So we're gonna just make it a little longer, but it's the same movements, so you know them. So just get yourself ready. And then back to down dog if you're not already there. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale the foot between the hands. Inhale for crescent, arms by the ears. Exhale, hug your left knee towards your chest. Hold there for your inhale. Exhale, twist to the left, arms to a T. Inhale, arms back by the ears. Exhale, left foot back to crescent. We'll do that one more time on this side. Inhale, hug your left knee in. Exhale, twist to the left, arms to a T. Inhale, arms back by the ears. Exhale, left foot to crescent. Take an inhale here in crescent. Exhale, hands come down, step to downward facing dog. Straight to the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, flip between the hands. Inhale for crescent, arms by the ears. Exhale, hug your right knee towards your chest. Take an inhale here. Exhale, twist to the right, arms to a T. Inhale, arms by the ears. Exhale, right foot back to crescent. One more time. Inhale, right knee in. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, both arms up. Exhale, right foot to crescent. Take an inhale here. And exhale, downward facing dog. And walk your hands to your feet. Forward fold at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Watch your palms touch. And exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold forward, holding in this forward fold. So maybe you reach for opposite elbows, maybe hands are on blocks or the mat. Whatever variation you like, several breaths here. Imagining that beach ball. Where do you feel that inflation, deflation? And if you have the forearms, just release the hands to the mat. Take an inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, fold back forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Then exhale, walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. One more set of standing poses. We're only going to do them once this time. I'm feeling nice. Take your right leg up and back. I know you guys are shocked. Bring the foot between the hands. Come up into a crescent. Take your arms up by your ears. And have your left knee towards your chest. And bring your hands to your undert. So maybe you're going to stay right here. If you want, you're going to take your time as you take your torso forward, left leg back, warrior three. And then bring the torso upright, hug the left knee in. One more of those, yeah. Take it forward, warrior three. I'm feeling semi-nice, I guess. And then come back upright, left knee in. And then take that left foot back to crescent, take your arms up. Wasn't so bad. And then take your hands down. Straight to downward facing dog. We'll go straight to the other side, left leg up. Foot between the hands. Up into crescent. Hug your right knee in. Draw the hands to the heart. And again, you can stay here or come into warrior three. And that inner right thigh up towards the ceiling. Maintain that as you lift the torso of your right knee back in. One more of those, torso forward, leg back. And then back upright, right knee in. Take your right foot back, arms up by the ears. And take your hands down, step to downward facing dog. Drop your knees down to the mat. You're in tabletop. Take your right arm, reach it up towards the ceiling. And draw that arm under for thread the needle. So right shoulder down, right temple down. That left hand can stay under the shoulder, or maybe you extend it forward with the palm flat. If that left arm is straight, bend it, take the left hand under the shoulder, press yourself back to tabletop. And take your left arm, reach it up. Draw it under the body, and maybe extend the right arm forward. And then draw the right hand back under the shoulder, come back to tabletop. And then just cross your shins or maybe take your hips to the side so you can come back to seated. You guys can see me here. Straighten the legs out in front of you. And then bend the right knee, sole of the foot to the mat. Cross the right foot over your left leg. And then bend your left leg. So this might not be for you. If it isn't, I'll give you an option in just a second. If you're here, walk your feet away from each other so your knees stack. I know it's kind of hard to see because I'm all in black. So Gomukhasana legs. If that's not for you, Sukhasana cross-leg position. So wherever you are, you can stay upright with the torso or just gently walk it forward. And then noticing again, where do you feel that breath? Notice how it's different when your body is in all these different shapes. Kind of interesting, if you ask me. Maybe a little bit of a nerd. Love this stuff. And just walk your hands back. Take your hands next to your hips. Lean back on the sit bones. We're just going to take a little can, straighten the legs, and change them. So if you're in Sukhasana, the opposite shin can come in front. If you're in Gomukhasana, opposite knee is on top. And then walk the hands forward if you want. Walk the hands back, lift the chest. Unwind the legs. Just make your way to the front of your mat with your knees bent, feet flat. You take your hands behind your knees and just roll yourself all the way back. Setting up for bridge. So just pull the feet closer to you with the knees bent, arms by the side, and just roll yourself up. Hips, low back, mid back, holding at the top. And then lower down, just let the hips come down and pause, spine neutral. And one more bridge pose, roll up, hold at the top. Your arm variation of choice, you can take a clasp, maybe bend the elbows with the elbows at a 90-degree angle, fingertips pointing up. I kind of like that one. Press into the upper arms. Feel that spreading of the chest. And then lower all the way back down. Keep the knees bent. Just walk your feet wider than your hips and let your knees knock in towards each other. Just holding the legs here. Maybe the arms go to a T or maybe like arms by the ears. Just starting to unwind and let go of that intentionality with the breath. As we start to unwind, just let the breath become natural. And notice, what does natural feel like now that you've really been focusing on that three-dimensional breath for the past hour? Then hug your knees towards your chest. Take your arms to a T. Drop the legs to the right for a twist. And draw the knees through center. Take them over to the other side. And draw the knees through center, hug them in, either holding there or coming into happy baby, reaching maybe from the feet or the backs of the knees, maybe a gentle rock side to side. And if you're in happy baby, hug the knees back in, give yourself a hug. And release the legs and find your Shavasana, wherever you would like to be on your back for the final minutes of class. Maybe legs are extended out straight, or maybe knees are bent. Maybe you have some props you'd like to use to support yourself. Find a place where you feel comfortable and supported. And just as you settle into that place again, not controlling the breath in any way, but just noticing it. Maybe even just that practice of finding expansion in all ways changes the expansion in your normal breath, not to be forced, but that you can find fuller breath. And if you find it helpful to focus on the breath to allow you to drop in, feel free to do that. Or maybe just tune in to the body supported by the mat. Letting that support help you to melt and relax and to be still. And start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your ankles and wrists. Reach your arms by your ears, big stretch. And then roll off to your favorite side. Pause on your side with your eyes closed. Regulate the breathing and thereby control the mind. Something I love about focusing on breath and all these different breathing exercises is it does really help us to be present in the moment. Keeps our minds from worrying about the past or the future. I'm not saying it's easy, but with practice, it becomes easier. Press into your top hand, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Eyes closed, hands at the heart. Take one more big full breath in through the nose, top to bottom, front to back, side to side. Soft exhale out the mouth, let it go. Maybe you take this connection to your breath with you into the rest of your day. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you guys.